Welcome to this edition of Biz China.
You're watching Biz China.
Biz China in Shenzhen.
In Shanghai.
Beijing.
CCTV in Hong Kong.
Welcome back. And stocks around the region have opened much higher on the back of strong earnings reports from banks around the region. We have the full story for you later on.
Now, Kate, do you like milk?
Well, yes, I do. And as a girl from Shanghai, I take Guangming.
That explains why your skin is so nice.
Thank you.
Now, have you ever noticed the packaging, the aseptic packaging?
No, what's in that?
Well, it actually takes up about 40% of the cost of a packet of milk.
Oh, that's quite a lot.
It's quite a lot, but there's a good reason behind it, and there's huge benefits for you and I milk drinkers.
Tell us.
Now, aseptic packaging keeps a product fresh for much longer without the need for refrigeration, but it's also a very high-tech industry. Now, in today's feature story, we're going to visit a new aseptic packaging enterprise in China, where they have an experienced Swiss expert on staff to help them tackle the technical barriers.
Well, it's sort of a very good example of Chinese enterprises going international. Now let's take a look.
Ancient temples, modern buildings. It's a small and remote city in western Shandong province. Gaotang might be unknown to most Chinese people, but a Swiss man has given up his luxurious villa in the beautiful Swiss Alps to live in this small place. More importantly, he has done this to lead a local aseptic packaging company on a march into the world market. He has been asked hundreds of times, why did he make this decision?
It's many reasons, but I think the most important is to still, even my age, to feel useful. Well, we try to bring knowledge to all the young people around us, and our know-how, our experience, and especially to teach them management, organization, and another way of thinking in the mass production of packaging material.
Pierre brings great expertise to the aseptic packaging industry. He has 33 years of experience in one of the world's leading aseptic packaging companies, during which time he has spent 18 years in China. He retired in 2001. But 2 years later, he received an invitation from a private Chinese enterprise, Tralin Pak. Tralin Pak is setting out to break the foreign monopoly in this market, worth some $900 million in China.
This business has a very high entry barrier. So it is a very complicated and sophisticated operation to run. It is like running a Formula One team. There you have a Ferrari to run, but we need a Schumacher team. And Pierre Grossenbach has 33 years of experience in the aseptic packaging production. There's nobody's better than him. So then I thought of inviting him to join the team.
Tralin Pak used to be a state-owned paper production company, and it's well known to the locals as one of the biggest enterprises in the city. After restructuring in 2001, it became a completely privately owned company with every worker holding shares. Workers proudly tell us that the value of these equipment in this workshop is equal to that of a Boeing 737. It is worth about $30 million. But sophisticated equipment is far from enough. They need an experienced pilot to keep it humming along. And Pierre is to this equipment as a skilled pilot is to a plane. With his abundant experience and professional expertise, Pierre is able to get the best out of these machines.
We used to be an ordinary paper production factory. Then we bought the sterile packaging machine and began to explore the sterile packaging industry in 2003. Pierre has brought us the latest technology. He's optimized our quality and standardized our production. Now our efficiency has been greatly increased, the rejection rate has been reduced, and our workforce is smaller.
The workers describe the changes Pierre has brought to their workplace as earth-shaking. But the specialized technology is just the most direct and visible element that this foreign expert has brought to this factory. In fact, the most urgent thing privately owned enterprises in China are now needing is advanced international management concepts. We can consider the technology as the advanced outer covering, but the modern management techniques form the robust heart of this company.
Pierre has brought us the most advanced managerial model, which our state-owned enterprise lacked. Now the workers have a more comfortable environment. Every worker takes responsibility for their work. Mid-level managers like me used to order workers to do this or that before, but now I have my own work to do. Everyone is busy with one's own business.
Pierre came to Tralin Pak last May, and since then the company has seen a great surge in sales. The production and sales increased by some 20-fold in the first quarter this year, compared to the same period last year. Not every foreign expert can achieve results like this. The right technology and the right management are indeed critical to the success of Chinese enterprises. But the most important thing is to turn concepts into practical application. Thus, overseas experts who have a solid basic knowledge and personal experience in China are usually the best people to assist local companies. And Pierre is well qualified in these respects after 18 years of living in China.
To use the technology and the know-how that we have acquired during many years, and to participate, in fact, to the fantastic development of China. And we are the spectator also at the same time of this fantastic development. And that is very challenging, interesting, and exciting.
China has a huge aseptic packaging market with an annual growth of 30% or some $600 million a year. And Tralin Pak is enlarging its market share more and more under the guidance of Pierre Grossenbacher with his 33 years in the business and his 18 years of living in China. What we see here is the mixed-blooded beauty of a foreign expert working with a local enterprise to provide a blueprint for other Chinese enterprises that want to raise their game in the international markets.
Now that brings us to the end of this section of the show, the Weekend Review. I'm Jacqueline Chen.
And I'm Kate Quinn. Now we're back to Susan.
Thank you.